Hey everybody, I am Chris Thompson. This is Mike Mandel.
Hello.
We're here to talk about hypnosis and personal growth in an interesting way. We want to answer the question, why do we teach personal growth skills to hypnotists?
Well, that's a great question because there's a lot of great hypnosis schools out there who teach hypnotism. And that's sort of the only thing they teach. But we go beyond that. We like to teach a lot more than just hypnosis. And why is that?
Well, we talk about hypnosis being an amplifier of human experience, right? And so if you learn hypnosis, obviously you can do hypnosis and you can do things like crafting direct suggestions and giving people guided imagery or metaphors or whatever the case may be. But we view hypnosis as something that should contain a bunch of other aspects. If you're a hypnotist and you're smart, you probably want to have a lot of other schema and knowledge.
Right. So we like to have solid hypnotic skills, but to build a lot of other things around it that can be adjuncts to the hypnosis work.
Right. So a couple of examples, obviously NLP, which is a very big field and could include things like communication and empowering questions and rapport. Different NLP interventions, but also communications is a broad category. Just the idea of being able to do a good quality interview.
Right. And in communications, you're building in things like the meta model from NLP, the metaphor model, which of course is clean language. And there's a lot of things that we think interact really well with hypnosis.
Right. And when I said interviewing, like the idea of eliciting information, being able to draw information cleverly out of the client while maintaining rapport or even building rapport so that what you're asking them resonates with them and helps smooth the way to the change session. I mean, this is stuff that'll even work if you're never doing hypnosis later. So just in an everyday conversation.
Right. You can add them to the mix with your hypnosis or use them as standalone techniques. And also, you know, we're not doctors, but we're conversant with a lot of different fields. And we find this really important. So our students are able to know when they're out of their depth, when they can refer people to other people, or where they can send them to get more information.
Right. So a simple thing would be like, if you are a hypnotist and you don't know anything about overall personal development, maybe you don't understand different ways of thinking, the 80-20 principle, the way that life works is a series of baby steps and incrementalism. Having knowledge and skill in personal development, running your own life more awesome, is going to help you craft better suggestions and better interventions. More awesome, yeah.
You're running your own life more awesomely.
More awesomely, more awesome.
See?
That's fine. Either way.
In grammar.
You get the idea. You have to have requisite knowledge. You have to have lots of variety of information. And of course, like you said, we're not doctors. No. But if somebody comes in with, let's say, type 2 diabetes, and you have awareness of how diet affects that, you can craft ecological, non-prescriptive suggestions and suggest that they go and talk to their doctor to get the next level.
Right. The last thing we're going to say is, well, I'm a hypnotist. I can fix that.
Right. Yeah. So be aware of a lot of different stuff.
Right. And realize too that if you're doing pure hypnosis, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, especially if you're doing direct suggestion in hypnosis, which is what Bernheim did anyway. Yeah. Bernheim and Lebo did just direct suggestion in hypnosis and got amazing results. So we think of ourselves as more than just hypnotists, because every hypnotist who is practicing doing change work for people should consider themselves to be a coach as well.
Yeah, I'll give you one closing metaphor for this. Imagine that you're an excellent typist. You can type really accurately. What are you typing? You have to know what you want to write about.
Right.
So that's essentially, hypnosis is that wrapper. What are you doing in the trance session? So you have to know stuff. And if you can fix your own life because you have personal growth skills, then you can help more clients. So if you're looking to learn more about this, I recommend you join the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. You'll see a link in the description below this video on YouTube. We also have the personal growth membership, which we'll link to as well. In case you're not interested in learning the hypnosis, but you do want to learn the personal growth side of things, you'll check it out. We are Mike Mandel Hypnosis. Thanks again, and good night. Oh, yeah, by the way, we forgot to say.
Let's do it now.
Make sure you hit that. Ring the bell after you hit the subscribe button. That's what I meant to say.
Thanks again and again.
Good night.
Good night.
Again.